Ridley Scott yet again returns to the franchise that started a whole universe with Alien Covenant. Picking up 10 years after the events of Prometheus, the film sees the colonist crew of the Covenant, whom after a shipwide disaster awaits them from cryosleep, respond to a distress signal, which takes them to what seems to be the perfect planet for a colony, only something sinister hides beneath the surface of the planet, and the surprise appearance of David might hold the key. Now, I'm one of the few people that actually like Prometheus. I do, however, know it has its problems, but I appreciate it for all its great concepts and designs. Covenant looks to help answer some of the myriad of questions left from Prometheus. Some it does well, some it doesn't do very well though. The best thing it does though is emulate the overall quote-unquote blue-collar space worker feel the original film actually had. These characters, led by Catherine Waterston's Daniels, actually feel like real people that we spend quite a big chunk of the movie with, like the first arc and most of the second arc, so they kind of grow on you a little bit. Michael Fassbender reprises his role as David, the synthetic from Prometheus, but also plays Walter, an upgraded version of the android who accompanies the Covenant on their mission. Both David and Walter share quite a bit of screen time together, and while it's weird seeing an actor acting against himself, it strangely works, probably since both represent like good and evil basically, with David being the evil one and Walter being his good counterpart. Both actually play an important part in the aliens' history. Although it answers some questions from Prometheus, the biggest one left unanswered really annoyed me. Specifically the Elizabeth Shaw ones, which are kinda half answered, and I'm sad to say we probably won't get any more answers to them in the sequels. There's also the fact that what David did to her was never fully revealed, and I found myself actually really interested in what transpired between the two. And yes, I am aware there's that YouTube short that they did that sort of showed it, but it didn't actually show a lot of actually what went down and what was sort of referenced in this movie. Overall, the action is pretty good, but nothing really stood out to me as being frightening or anything like the original Alien movies did. I am glad though that the aliens were used sparingly and not just plastered through the film. If you go into this movie looking for all the answers to Prometheus, then you will be disappointed, but you will probably appreciate the ones that they did answer, and the ending will leave you wondering what will happen next. I'm going to give Alien Covenant a 7.5 out of 10. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you'll check out my other reviews of comics out this week. You can also catch myself and Joel from Cape Joel in our weekly podcasts, Cape TV and the Comic Multiverse, over on his channel, the Weekly Pool Archive channel, and on SoundCloud. Links to them can be found in the description below. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and if you're feeling a touch generous, I have a cyber tip jar set up. Just follow the links below, and until next time, I am Matt of the Fortress of Solitude, and I will see you in another video.